Okay, in this case, they're right about the chrome. Fall of Cybertron Grimlock, Target exclusive for the Age of Extinction, today on Guerrilla Reviews. Now, those of you familiar with the original Fall of Cybertron Grimlock know that he is not quite this bright or this shiny, but still is a good mold, aside from the flaws. The G1 coloration of this figure is, well, eye-catching, and one of the few instances in which the chrome that they actually applied this to works. Everything may look different, but it's actually just the same figure. They didn't even change the head. They did change the coloration of the shield on the sword, but that's to be expected. Plus, you gotta admit, having red bicycle shorts on is just silly. Here we are back in Dino mode for a bit, and yeah, it's basically kind of a static figure, but still quite nice. The gold definitely makes it a lot more eye-catching as opposed to the dull gold and very dark gunmetal of before. The light up gimmick does still work. Let's see here now. There we go. There's that. They do actually mention that it does that, so there's at least something. And if that excites you, you can still do the weapon storage thing. Silly but effective. Moving on to transformation. Again, like the regular Fall of Cybertron, you just split apart the tail, pull everything down, move out the feet. Dino? No, not really. Okay, bring out the shoulders, fold them in slightly. Fold them in slightly. Come on. There we go. Ratchet for that is very tight. It can be a touch worrisome if you're not careful. Anyway, bring out the fist, fold it out, fold in the foot, fold in this part of the leg, and then fold back the foot, rather. Repeat on the other side. Now there's a dino poke for you. Okay, yeah. Snap apart, fold in, and well, yeah, nothing you can do about that. That's just kind of how the design works. But there we go. Grimlock. Let's see now. There we are. Grimlock, robot mode. Now, the light up gimmick for the chest does still work. It's still just as weak as it is in the regular version. So no, can't really see that too well, can you? Oh well. Anyway, on the articulation front, you have a head that isn't a ball joint, but is a touch limited. Shoulders are on a double jointed because it's got a swivel joint and a hinge. Swivel joint for the bicep and elbow joint. The wrists do swivel, so you don't have that gorilla arm syndrome that so many people dread. Nothing for the waist, but that's just the design of the toy. Universal joint for the hip. Touch limited there. Thigh swivel. Ratcheted knee joint there. And the toes can do in and out. Not much, but you can get them in some interesting charging poses, which is more than you can say for the dinosaur, right? I will add this note. Those of you who thought that the original Fall of Cybertron Grimlock was not all that exciting, this is an interesting alternative. Probably not the one most people would prefer, maybe. But still, this does make for a very nice alternative for those of you looking for something a little bit more eye-catching. And if it's just going to be a display piece, there you go. Okay, that wraps up this Guerrilla review. I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Target exclusive Fall of Cybertron Grimlock. And again, I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.